Do you ever have those days where getting through the winter months just feels like a struggle? Winter is a really tough season for me. Spring is when I thrive, and if that sounds like you too, then keep watching because today we're creating something that's been a game changer for me, a self-care basket. This has been my go-to easy access rescue kit for those really low days where I could use some extra support and comfort. It's simple to make, you can use things that you already own, plus it's great to have year-round because you'll never know when you'll need it. There are no rules. You can customize it however you like as long as it brings you joy, comfort, ease, and provides you with personalized support. If you're not sure what to put in your kit, don't worry. I'm going to show you what I keep in mind to hopefully give you some ideas. Gentle reminders. We know what we need, but when we're having a bad mental health day, sometimes we can't remember what those things are in that moment. At least I can't. I'm so absorbed in my own negative thoughts that I neglect to do the things that help me get out of that hole. So I decided to make these super cute gentle reminder cards to remind me what I can do for self-care. I have this daily self-care tip card, my comfort music playlist, as well as a list of movies that I can watch that bring me comfort, and a list of my favorite YouTube videos that never fail to bring a smile on my face. Next is an electric blanket. This is a must, especially during the winter time when it's super cold out. It's great for keeping you warm, but it also provides some comfort if you're ever feeling sad. A weighted blanket is also a great option for helping with anxiety. We have a 25-pound weighted blanket that we use sometimes, and I notice that it really helps to lower my heart rate and my breathing whenever I'm feeling anxious. Another option, if you have it, is your baby blanket. A blanket with sentimental value can bring so much needed comfort. Sweet treats. This is a reminder that you deserve to treat yourself. You deserve to indulge. A little bit of chocolate can also go a long way of boosting your mood. Pair this with a comfort movie to watch in bed, and you've just created yourself an environment of relaxation. I really love these European chocolates by Merci. The coffee and cream one in particular is my favorite. I've also been really enjoying these holiday gummies from Trader Joe's. They are so good. Tea. It wouldn't be a self-care kit without tea, in my opinion. It symbolizes warmth and relaxation and mindfulness. The simple act of sipping a cup of warm tea just feels like a hug in a mug. I instantly melt in my chair whenever I'm drinking tea. And it pairs well with other self-care activities like journaling, reading, or watching a movie in bed. Sentimental notes and cards. These are notes that my husband writes to me every single day before I go to work, and I save every single one. His notes never fail to bring a smile on my face when I read them. He is my cheerleader, always lifting me up and making me laugh. So whenever he's not around, I can still turn to these notes for comfort and support. When I need a reminder that I'm loved, valued, and appreciated, I also like to read all of these heartfelt notes and cards from family, friends, coworkers, and students from past years. It brings back a lot of fond memories and puts me in a good mood. A cuddly toy. I don't keep him in the basket because he has a dedicated spot in my room, but this is a no-brainer. When I need a nap or need to cry or just need some emotional reassurance, I hug my stuffed animals. They are a physical reminder of familiarity and stability, offering reassurance, a comforting reminder of childhood innocence. They are a companion, a silent friend who offers a comforting presence when you're feeling lonely. I don't care how old you are, get yourself a stuffed animal if you don't already have one. I consider all of my stuffed animals my children, but Pooh Bear, he's my ride or die. Say hello, Pooh Bear.
Hello YouTube, subscribe to my mummy's channel or else you get no honey. Just kidding.
Comfort books and magazines. Life is hard and sometimes you need a little bit of escapism to relax and take a break from reality. Add reading material that's tailored to your interests that helps you relax and feel stress-free. I included in my basket 2 of my favorite magazine issues on nerdy pop culture that I love, as well as my Harry Potter puzzle magazine book. And I also included this young adult novel that I've been reading, and it's the most comforting book I've ever read. This is partly based on the author's real diary when she was a teenager growing up in the early and mid 2000s. clothes. Skinny jeans were just starting to become a thing. iPods were still being used. This illustrated first page is what convinced me to get this book. I mean, come on, I feel like we would have been friends. It's cozy, relatable, and very nostalgic. I feel like a carefree teenager again without any adult responsibilities or struggles, and that is the goal when it comes to comfort reading for me. Tissues. I would argue that crying is a form of self-care. As someone who grew up being told not to cry or to stop crying, I learned to bottle up my emotions until they exploded. And it wasn't until I met my husband that I realized that it's okay to cry. I remember I was crying about something and apologizing to my husband for crying, and he just looks at me and says, "It's okay to cry." And those 4 little words coming out of the mouth of someone who I love and who loves me just changed my whole perspective on crying. You're acknowledging your emotions, validating that your feelings are real and worthy of attention. Don't apologize for doing something that makes you human. Tears are a powerful form of release, and I feel so much better after a good cry. I feel lighter, calmer, and able to process those difficult emotions so much better. So if you feel like you need to cry, grab your tissues, find a safe space, and honor your emotions. I would say that my self-care basket is quite simple, but you can always add more to yours. I just hope that by seeing what's in my basket, it will inspire you to make your own self-care kit. I'm always seeing people make these for others, but never for themselves. And I just want you to remember that you and your needs are important. They matter. So take care of you too. Like I said, this is a great thing to make for winter, but also it's great for year-round. And you can always make little changes to your kit so that it aligns more with whatever season that you're in. Leave a comment down below letting me know what would you put in your self-care kit. I'm curious. Thank you so much for watching today's video, the first one of the year. I appreciate it. And as always, I appreciate you. Bye.